Morning children, how are you all? I hope everyone are fine. So today I am going to start a new poem for you, that is for second standard. The poem name is The Furry. What is the poem name? The Furry Home. The Furry Home. So this poem is imaginary poem. Just you have to imagine. So you can say imaginary means how like it is a dream. How you imagine it. You have to think. Just you have to think how it will be. So this is a child imagination as told by the poet. So who is telling? This is been telling by the poet. The poet has written this poem. What is the poet name? J.M. Westrup. What is the poet name? J.M. Westrup. So he is telling how a child can imagine, how a child can, beyond the limits a child can imagine. So you can, when you are imagining, when you are in dream, you go for a dreamland. So here also this is an imaginary poem. So can you see this drawing? This, what is this children? This is a shoe. This is a shoe. So you can see how it is a shoe. So how you can, what can you tell about a shoe? So a shoe is very, you wear in your both legs. So if you have one shoe you cannot do. So you should have both legs also, both shoes also. So here how the poet is telling, here the mouse, which is the, this is I told from, I am telling that this is imaginary poem. You have to imagine. Okay, the poet is telling that if a mouse found a shoe, if a mouse found a shoe, it will make its home. It will make its home. No children, you have, I think you have noticed in your homes also. Wherever the things like the sacks are there, wherever the corners are there, the mouse will make the house. That is the rack. It will make the home itself. It will take out everything from there. It will make into pieces, everything. It will get cloths and all. It will go and collect in that home, and it will make the place very comfortable to live. So here the poet is telling that a child can imagine beyond the limit. So this is a poem on that is the where the mouse live, that it lives in a furry home. So if I were a mouse and wanted a house, I think I would choose. So here who is thinking? The poet is thinking that if he was a mouse, where he would choose, where he would live. So the poet is telling, if I was a mouse, I would choose a house which was very comfortable for me to live. And I wanted a house, I think I would choose means it would choose which was its favorite thing, where the mouse can live comfortably. Have you seen where I told you now where the mouse lives in the corner of your houses? It will collect all the things and it will make the place very comfortable. If there are empty boxes, if there are shoes which you don't wear and all, which are very waste things and all, the mouse goes and make the house, because it is very sharp, it has very sharp teeth. It will cut all the things very nicely, piecesly, and it will make the things comfortable to live there. So here, my red shoes. So the poet is telling, so I would choose, the poet has the red shoes with him. The poet had the red shoes with him. So he told, if I was a mouse, I would choose my shoes to make my home, because the shoes are very furry. So you can tell that. So the furry home. So the smooth, furry means very smooth, soft like. Have you seen velvet children? Have you observed the material velvet? It will be very soft. Furry, furry means how it will be, like cotton you have, it is very furry. Like feathers, when you keep together all the feathers together, it will be very furry, it will be very smooth, no children, like that only. And the poet is telling, if I were a mouse, I would choose the house which will be very comfortable for me, where I can live very comfortably in that home. So I will choose my red shoes. So the poet was choosing the red shoes to live. How was the red shoe? The red shoes were very furry, very smooth. So furry edges. So edges were also, these are the edges. So these are the edges of the shoes. So how furry edges, fur inside. So you can see under that is inside the shoes also, it has a smoothness. That is the fur. The fur was very smooth. So I would choose, and inside the shoes I would make my little home. I would make my little home. Who was telling this? The poet was telling. What is the poet name? J.M. Westrup. What is the poet name? J.M. Westrup. So fur inside, my new red shoes, furry edges, fur inside, what a lovely place to live. So the poet is telling it is a very beautiful place to live. So when I choose my, this is just an imaginary poem, children. Don't think the poet will become a mouse. No, can a human being become a mouse? No, a human being can never become animals. So you should think, just you have to imagine when you think. So all the children love to become like. So when you see the beautiful birds or beautiful animals or beautiful things, you will tell so beautiful they are. So even I wanted to become like them only. So when you think, you cannot become immediately. No, can you become? Do you have any wish like that, or do you have any magic stick like that in your hand that you can change yourself? No, you cannot do anything like that. Who has made us? The God has made us. Who made us? The God has made us. So when He has made us like a human being, so once we are a human being, we cannot change ourselves. So this poem is just imaginary. The poet is thinking that if he was a mouse, so that time he wanted to choose his house which will be very comfortable, that were his shoes. Which color are this? The shoes are in red color. Which color the shoes are? The shoes are in red color. Okay, children? Red shoes. Okay, so one shoe. So if there is one shoe, we call it shoe. So if there are more than one, we call them shoes. Okay, pair of shoes. Okay, children. Next, what a lovely place to hide. So the poet is telling it was a very beautiful place. So I can live in my home very comfortably without any trouble. So I would not travel, I would not roam. So you can see the mouse, it will be traveling from one place to another. It will be wandering, means it will move from one place to another. Why? In search of food. Because if the mouse sit in one place, will you go and help the mouse to have it lunch or breakfast? No, because the mouse itself has to go out and search for food. Because even we go in search of food, no children, why do we go in search of, where do we go? Like jobs, we go in search of jobs. Why? Because of jobs we can survive. So here, what is the job of the mouse? Because it has to go out and fetch for the food for itself. It has to fetch means it has to search the food for itself. So the poet is telling, if I was a mouse, I would choose the red shoes, which was very lovely and beautiful. I would never roam, I would never travel from one place to another place. I would stay just in my shoes inside. What was the poet telling? I will be very happy to stay in my home, that is the red shoes, because it was very smooth, very soft, it was very furry. So the poet wanted to stay inside the shoes. Just sit in my furry home. So the poet want to just sit inside the furry home and enjoy the life in the home. Understood, children? This is a small poem, and this is the poem is there for your memorization. So what you have to do, once when I complete this poem, so what I'll send that is the notes through your WhatsApp group, and you have to learn that. Memorize means you have to learn this poem. You have to learn this poem because I will be giving for your test. No children, will you learn? Shall we read the poem once again? Okay. Will you read along with me? If I were a mouse and wanted a house, I think I would choose. If I were a mouse and wanted a house, I think I would choose. My new red shoes. What? My new red shoes. Furry edges, fur inside. What a lovely place to hide. My new red shoes, furry edges, fur inside, with what a lovely place to hide. I would not travel, I would not roam. So I told you travel means moving one place to another. Roaming also is same, moving from one place to another. Just sit in my furry home. Just sit in my furry home. Okay children, how was the poem? A small, very interesting poem it was. So what is the poet telling here? The poet is telling that after becoming a mouse, it wanted to enjoy his his life. It wanted to enjoy. The mouse wanted to enjoy his life by sitting in the one place, not by traveling from one place to another. It want to enjoy that is the life. What was the life? That was the shoe. Shoe was the home, which was very furry, which was very soft and smooth. Okay, children. So now you have certain questions here. What does the mouse want? What does the mouse want? A mouse wanted a home to live, which was very comfortable. No, children. Everyone, human beings or animals. So, for example, you can see other animals also have their homes. Like a lion lives in, where the lion lives in caves or dens. You can see where we live in our houses. Without shelter, no one cannot live. Why? Because to avoid water, that is rain, that is to we avoid rain, we want shelter, that is from sun, from hot, cold. We are to avoid all those things, we want shelter to live. What did the mouse choose? The mouse chose the red shoes to live. What did the mouse choose? So here the mouse chose the red shoes, which was very furry, which was very soft and smooth. How were the red shoes? How were the red shoes? The red shoes were with the furry edges and fur inside, which was very comfortable for the mouse to live. No, children? How was the poem? The poem was very interesting. I hope so. You will learn the poem also. So now you have some hard words here, children. Will you memorize this poem? Shall we read this poem once again? Okay, once again. If I were a mouse and I wanted a house, I think I would choose my new red shoes. Furry edges, fur inside. What a lovely place to hide. I would not travel, I would not roam, just sit in my furry home. Very good, no, children. How was the poem? It was very beautiful poem. No. Next, that is the hard words. First one is mouse. M-O-U-S-E. Mouse. M-O-U-S-E. Mouse. So you have the rhyming word also. Can you see here? Rhyming word. Mouse. House. Mouse. House. H-O-U-S-E. House. H-O-U-S-E. House. Next. Choose. C-H-O-O-S-E. Choose. Shoes. C-H-O-E-S. Shoes. So here one more rhyming word you have. Choose. Shoes. Choose. Shoes. Next. Furry. F-U-R-R-Y. Furry. F-U-R-R-Y. Furry. Next. Edges. E-D-G-E-S. Edges. E-D-G-E-S. Edges. Lovely. L-O-V-E-L-Y. Lovely. L-O-V-E-L-Y. Lovely. Next, hide. H-I-D-E. Hide. Where was the mouse hiding? The mouse was hiding in the shoes. Which were the red shoes? Which color was the red? Which were the shoes color? The shoes were in red color. The shoes were in red color. Next, travel. T-R-A-V-E-L. Travel. T-R-A-V-E-L. Travel. Did the mouse want to travel from one place to place? No, the mouse did not want to travel from one place to place. Why? Because it wanted to live in the red shoes, which was very furry. Next, roam. R-O-A-M. Roam. R-O-A-M. Roam. Okay, children? So I hope so. You will learn the poem also. And what you have to do these hard words? Every time we give the hard words on the board, please write these hard words 5 times each in your homework book, and you have to not just you have to write, you have to learn the hard words also, then learn the poem. Through WhatsApp group I will be sending the notes to you. Thank you, children.